Well, hey everyone, it's me here, Kimmel, back here with another mini bed gardening video. I make videos about what I'm into, and lately I'm into the gardening and the mini bed gardening. And I got a email not too long ago from Casey Ertz in Weaverville, North Carolina. And he said, I'm a subscriber to your YouTube channel and I enjoy the variety of your content. Thank you very much, Casey. I was wondering if you thought that charring the wood used in your mini bed frames and possibly your compost bin would make it more rot resistant. I've heard of people getting more life out of wood fence posts by burning the ends a bit before putting them in the ground. I would be interested to know what your take on this practice would be. Perhaps it would be worthy of a video. Well, I think it is worthy of a video, and this is the video. I have here a mini bed frame made with just common pine 2x4s. I started replacing mini bed frames because they rot in my mini bed experimental garden in the 8th growing season. Even when they're somewhat rotten, you can get mileage out of them by tying a string around them. But you have to eventually start making more frames. You got to replace them. And I did that last year. I started making a few, and this year I'm making a few more. I decided to do this char idea. But first, let me just show you. Last year I made a video showing how I was making a lot of frames out of scrap lumber. This year I went and bought cull lumber from my local lumber yard, culls 8 foot long, and I decided to make a fixture, a jig like this, that goes on the 2x4, the 8 foot length. It stops right here. There's a stop right there. As for the charring, I decided to char a whole mini bed frame all the way around, and this is it right here. Okay, and it took a while. I charred it with a propane torch, and I charred it pretty good. There's areas that aren't showing the char, but I spent a lot of time. It takes a while to char a whole frame like that, and your hands get all dirty. I put a little tag on it, a little copper tag, 2025 full char. And I'm going to show you the charring process briefly in a moment. I also decided, since I was doing that frame and charring the whole thing, and it was taking so much time and so much propane, I decided, well, maybe I'll just char the ends, okay? Just char the ends like that, because that's the primary place where the rot starts to come in, right through the ends, which makes sense because the end grain is porous. So it provides a place for the fungi, I believe that's what does the eating away of the wood, to go in. So I charred one with just the ends. I put 2025 end char on this little copper plate, and then I did one here with 2025 no char. So there's the test, 3 mini bed frames. We're going to see if charring makes any difference in the longevity of these frames. Before I give you a little demonstration of how I use the propane torch to char these frames, and then give you a demonstration of how this fixture works, I want to explain to you that when it comes time to replace your frames and take them apart, the screws, if you use the good quality screws I recommend in my PDF mini bed gardening download, the trilogy I call it, if you use these screws, 3.5 inch long exterior grade, far better than 3 inch long inexpensive drywall screws. If you use these screws, they're reusable. This frame here, all rotted, was 8 years old, and I am able to salvage all the screws that are in there. Okay, some of them you can just pull them out. In fact, I'll try to, no, can't do it there. There we go. Oh, that one's got a bend to it. I have to put that on my little anvil and bop it straight with a ball peen hammer. Yes, that's what I'll do. Usually they don't bend, but that's fixable, and it's worth fixing because these aren't cheap, but they're reusable. That's a big deal. Come on, Mama. Oh, she likes to get in the act. Years ago, my very first video, I think it was 10 years ago. Have I been making videos that long? Mama got into the video. This is Mama. It was about 4-day carrots, I called it.
It's fun, especially if you're out here on a beautiful morning in July with your kitty cat in your lap and the sun shining on your face and the birds singing. This is the life, eh?
Same kitty right here. Mama's a good kitty. Thanks for watching, everyone. Mama and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.